Hello students, good morning. Today I am continue the topic Bhakti and Sufi tradition. As in the last class I have told you about the Nanas and Alvas in Tamil Nadu. Today I will tell you that in Tamil Nadu what was the relation between different sects. Different sects means Shaivism, Vaishnavism, Buddhism and Jainism. As I told you that these were the religions which were just not only in one part of India but its popularity is spread in many parts of our country, like in northern part, eastern part, western part and in southern part also. Then I told you about Nanas and Alvars also in Tamil Nadu, and in Tamil Nadu not only Alvars and Nanas, Buddhism also spread. It also got its popularity. There were many rulers also who gave patronage, and they granted big lands also for the construction of the monasteries, and the result was that many saint poets who were belonging from Alvars and Nanas, they were not happy with the spread of Jainism or Buddhism. They wanted that their sects, that is Alvars, they wanted that their sects like Vaishnavism and Shaivism should spread. Not only for Buddhism and Jainism, rulers of South India, they gave patronage to the Shaivism and Buddhism also, and they gave grants for making and construction of the temples. Now let's know more about it. As we know that Pallavas and Pandyas, these were very famous dynasties and they were ruling in a very big areas, and these dynasties were very developed and powerful dynasties in South India. And then what was the relations with the Chinese and Buddhists with these rulers? As I have told you in the previous class that there were tantric practices were going on. I told you the followers of tantric practices, they were not having good relations with the Jainism and Buddhism, means with the followers of the Jain religion and Buddha religion. They did not have good relation, though there was no war, but internal relation was not good, and there were continuous tensions between these two followers. And then royal patronage. Actually, some kings of Pallavas and Pandya dynasty, they gave patronage, means financial help and to support for the spread of the religion, that is Jain and Buddhism. The result was that Alvars and Nanas, they were having tensions and they did not appreciate these things because they wanted that Shaivism and Buddhism, Shaivism and Vaishnavism should spread. Why Buddhism and Jainism? Because basically Buddhism and Jainism, they have origin in North India, but due to the popularity, they spread to the part of South India and Deccan area also. So historians said, and they found out from the textual documents and from the songs and from the poems that actually there was a competition between these sects. Like, so suppose there are followers of Buddhism, they wanted that their religion should grow and people should support their religion, and the kings of Chola dynasty and Pallavas and Pandyas dynasty, they should they give the grants of land for land and financial grants they should give for the spread of the Buddhism. But the other followers who were originally from the land of Tamil Nadu, they did not want this. The result was that there was a competition. The result was that there was a competition, and due to which they tried to spread their religion. And the result was this, that there was a big change in the society, and the impression was somewhat good also. Now, in what way it was good, I am telling you. Some powerful Chola ruler was there. He supported Brahmanical text and Brahmanical Bhakti tradition. Brahmanical Bhakti tradition means Brahmanas were in South India also. So, these kings and powerful kings of Pandyan Palwas, they just accepted and they gave support to the Brahmanical texts and to maintain the superiority and domination of the Brahmanas and the priests in the society. That's why they gave the patronage, financial help, financial support, royal support to the Brahmanas also and to the priests also. And we can see the result that Shiva temple at Chidambaram, Tanjore, then Gangaikonda, Cholapuram. In these three places, a very huge Shiva temple was constructed under the patronage of kings, because they gave land also, they gave financial support. That's why it was possible. And then under the patronage of Chola rulers, it was possible. And then Nanas and Alvars, what they brought change, as I told you, that due to the competition, every sect tried to spread its own sect. लाइक जो विष्णु भगवान की पूजा करते हैं वो चाहते हैं कि वैष्णविज्म का स्प्रेड हो, जो भगवान बुद्ध की पूजा करते हैं वो चाहते हैं कि बुद्धिज्म स्प्रेड हो, जैनिज्म के फॉलोअर्स जैनिज्म को स्प्रेड करना चाहते हैं. देन व्हाट वाज द रिजल्ट? Alvars and Nayanars, they adopted a new way. They thought that they should do something which could bring change in the society also and in the spread of religion also. So what they did? They have given the chance to those sections of the society which were not getting chance during the period of Brahmanical and